Good day everybody, welcome back to another TabiEats recipe video. My name is Shinichi.
I'm Satoshi.
Just in case you guys didn't know. Today we're going to be making something very simple. We're making an egg salad sandwich. I know everybody loves the egg salad sandwiches from Japan's convenience store. I don't know why, it's something that I've always eaten ever since I was a kid. I think that's the only sandwich my mother makes, egg salad sandwiches.
Really?
But yeah.
I haven't eaten at home.
Really? Well, anyway, that's what we're going to be making. I'm going to be trying to replicate the sandwiches that you get from our Japanese convenience stores here. It's a very simple recipe, I gotta tell you that. So without further ado, let's get started.
What are you drinking? It's time to cook.
Yeah, I just woke up, guys. So I'm having some tea. I just woke up. I'm kind of like still waking up. All right, let's get started. Okay, so these are the ingredients. Really simple. So we need eggs. I'm using 3 eggs. I'm gonna be making 2 sandwiches, and they're boiled already, by the way. Hard-boiled eggs. You need some fluffy white bread. Of course, you can use wheat bread, but if you want to try and replicate the sandwiches here, you need to use white bread. So this is just white bread from the convenience store. Okay, I'm going to be making 2 sandwiches today. So I'm going to be using 4 slices. And these are, you know, like, I don't know, like half an inch thick, I guess. Yeah, you don't want them too thick or too thin. Sure, you can keep the crust on if you want. I personally like the crust, but Japanese bread, the crusts are always cut off. And same with my mother. My mother, she doesn't like the crust, so she would cut these off as well. And you can always use these crusts for something else later on, like stuffing. You can make what Satoshi always does, and he usually deep fries them and then coats them with sugar to make like a lovely snack, like a sweet snack.
Yeah,
you know?
the deep fried crust is nice.
You like it, right?
I love.
Let me try cutting this one together like this. This is what my mother does. Oh, okay, it actually works. I was afraid that it might not work, so I didn't do it that way.
It becomes smaller.
Kind of does, yeah. Yep. There we go. So
okay.
Yeah, it's okay. So that's what you're going for. You just want 4 slices of bread like this with the crust cut off. Okay, easy, right? So far. Okay, now you also need some mayonnaise. We're using Kewpie mayonnaise. This is Japanese mayonnaise. You can use Best Foods, but it's going to taste different. To replicate the Japanese style one, I recommend you get the Japanese mayonnaise. You can get them at the supermarket that sells Japanese stuff, or if you don't have one nearby, you can always check out the link below. We have this in our Amazon store. And then for seasonings, once again, really simple. All you need is sugar, salt, and some pepper. I recommend you use white pepper, but today we didn't have, for some reason we can't find white pepper in our nearby supermarket, so we just got like fine pepper, so we're just going to use a little bit of that. And that's all the ingredients. It's really simple. Basically, you know, things that you already have in your cupboard. So here we go. First step, dump the eggs into a bowl like that, and I don't know, I guess you could use a knife, but I just go in with my fork like this. I just find it easier, and you don't have to wash more things. Yeah, and then just, you know, break it apart like this. Just smash it against the side of your bowl. It's quite easy. And a little tip, if you're only making 1 sandwich for yourself, I suggest using a smaller bowl. It's easier. It's easier because the eggs have less room to escape. Okay, so my eggs are done, I think. They don't have to be perfect. You see, so I did this with my knife. Like that. Okay. And then we are going to squeeze some Kewpie mayonnaise inside. I'm going to use a spoon now. And you kind of want a lot, like that. So for 3 eggs, I put about 3 tablespoons. So I'm gonna be adding some salt. Okay, just a pinch of salt. Actually, I'm gonna go for less. Okay, just like that first, because you don't want it too salty. And the pepper, you just want a little as well too. The reason why we use white pepper is because you don't want to discolor the eggs. And then this is the was it sugar? Yeah, it's a sugar. Just a pinch of sugar too. Then we're gonna mix it all up like this. Yeah, easy.
So mayonnaise already have the taste, so you don't have to use so much condiments. Right?
Yeah, exactly. And Japanese mayonnaise, has a little bit of tang to it as well. So yeah, you really want to keep this as simple as possible. And you really want to add a lot of mayo, because if you don't, it's going to be dry. This is the consistency you're looking for. Something like this. You see? It's not dry. It's creamy. It's fluffy. Yeah, and then I'm gonna just taste it a little bit. A little bit more sugar. A little bit more sugar. Yeah. I don't know why, but for the longest time, I didn't know why the Japanese egg salad sandwiches were sweeter. And I discovered that you can get the same taste by adding a little bit of sugar. I never used to do that when I lived in Hawaii. Yeah, okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, so now it's time to assemble. So we're gonna get a little bit of the egg mixture and plop it onto one slice of bread. Okay, like so.
How much?
I've added about like a tablespoon and a half, but I think it's too much, so I'm gonna actually decrease it. So I think about a tablespoon or a little over a tablespoon of egg mixture. Yeah, okay. Then we're gonna top it off with the other bread. Keep it to the side. We'll make another one. I actually think we don't need this much egg. I think 3 boiled eggs make a lot more sandwiches than 2. And Satoshi, you're awfully quiet.
Because I don't know about egg salad sandwich. I'm just looking forward to eat these.
Okay, so you pretty much just have no opinion.
No opinion.
No opinion.
No opinion.
Okay.
You are the master of egg salad sandwich.
I'm not really. Okay, and then once you have your sandwich assembled like that, I'm gonna cut this diagonally. There we go. And you should have yourself a really nice
It looks like 7-Eleven sandwich.
It does, doesn't it? See? Look at that. Look at that. The only difference is that this is not wrapped in plastic. Here we go. We're gonna cut this one as well. Cut it diagonally. There! I think that looks pretty good. Look at that. It's perfect. And there we have it, my copycat Japanese convenience store egg salad sandwich. Super easy to make, super delicious, and you guys are gonna be wanting more after you take a bite of this, I promise you.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Isn't it? It looks, pretty similar to the sandwiches you buy at the convenience stores.
Maybe you bought sandwich from 7-Eleven now.
Of course not. Of course not. But that's so nice of you to say.
Sometimes in Japan it is called Sando.
No, all the time.
All the time.
It's always called Sando.
Egg salad Sando.
Which is like sand. A lot of times they write it in English, S-A-N-D, sand. So it's like, would you like some sand? All right, so let's give it a try.
Itadakimasu.
Yeah, I hope it's good. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good.
It smells nice. The
Yeah.
mayonnaise smell.
Itadakimasu. That's good, isn't it?
Sugar and salt you added, it's a good accent.
Yeah. And I always feel like you have to add a little bit of pepper just to balance it out. I do have to say, usually when I make my egg salad sandwiches, I like to add other things into it. It's just that it's very different from the ones you buy at 7-Eleven or Family Mart or Lawson. I like to add like chopped onions and a little bit of garlic salt instead of the regular salt. But then that just makes the egg salad sandwich totally different. It completely changes it. So I wanted to kind of replicate the egg salad sandwich you get at the convenience stores.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Now you mentioned that you never had egg salad sandwiches at home.
At home.
Yeah. Did you have any kind of sandwiches? What's like the sandwich, your favorite sandwich, or the sandwich that you remember or you have fond memories of?
None.
You have none?
No.
Really? That's interesting.
I don't know why. My parents, especially my mother, loves bread, but I don't remember I ate sandwich at home because my grandfather didn't like bread.
Oh, okay. So do you have like any fond memories of like sandwiches you ate in Tokyo, like in the past, or did you just was not interested in sandwiches? Period.
My favorite sandwich is BLT.
BLT. Oh yeah. I gotta say that's one of my favorites too. The reason why I have two reasons why I love egg salad sandwiches. Number one is because that's the sandwich my mother used to make me all the time when we went to picnics and stuff like that. And then the second reason is because this is a long time ago before I met you. A guy that I dated, he suggested a picnic, and we went to the beach in somewhere in Japan, and he had egg salad sandwiches for me.
Oh, really?
And for some reason, those egg salad sandwiches tasted just like the ones my mother used to make, which is very similar to this one, by the way. And that's why I have, that's why I love egg salad sandwiches. Or I should say, it has like a nostalgic connection for me.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and the recipe for my egg salad sandwich. Definitely give it a try, and yeah, let us know what you thought in the comments down below.
Thank you for watching. See you on next recipe video. Bye.